What's up? What's up, Facebook? Hey, this is your boy Troy McKnight coming at you from Dallas, Texas. I hope you guys having an awesome Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hey guys, if this is your first time actually tuning into one of my Facebook lives, I come over here Monday through Saturday now. And Saturday is because of my friend Tommy that's sitting over there because he convinced me to start doing Tommy Monday through Saturday. And it was just Monday through Friday. But anyway, I got a great lineup for you guys tonight. If you really want to learn the power of LinkedIn, how to market on LinkedIn, how to build your business on LinkedIn, even to the point if you're looking for a job, these gentlemen right here, they can tell you how to do it. See, we got Shawn. Shawn is the LinkedIn guy. Shawn is the guy that can teach you how to take your LinkedIn to a whole nother level. My boy Tommy right here, Tommy is the mindset guy. Tommy can help you get your mind right. But when you get on LinkedIn, you'll be able to make some stuff happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Shawn introduce himself first, tell you a little bit about himself, and then we're going to go to Tommy. So go ahead, Shawn.
Hey, Troy. Thank you for having us on, man. I love this back-to-back, man. You were on our show earlier, and if you guys haven't seen it, just go to my page. Troy killed it earlier and was so blessed to have him on there. For those that haven't seen me or don't know me, hopefully you do. I just shared this broadcast on my page, but my name is Shawn Hill. I'm the LinkedIn coach, and I help entrepreneurs generate revenue by making those communications and leads on LinkedIn. And so right now I have a special offer, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, where you can get your profile reviewed for absolutely free. We talk a little bit about strategy, about LinkedIn, because LinkedIn, as Tom is going to tell you a little bit, every platform is a little nuanced. Every platform is different. And so we want you to get over there. We want you to have the success that you deserve to have. And so just reach out to me either here on Facebook, or I'll drop after this, I'll drop my link in the comments, and you can reach out to me that way. So I look forward to this, Troy, man. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight.
This going to be awesome, man. This is going to be amazing. Come on, Tommy, drop something on us, brother. Tell them, you already was on here with me once. They already know you. You know what I'm saying? But go on and drop something on them.
Hey, people, I'm back. I hope all is well with y'all, man. Listen, I'm Tommy Dural. I focus on the mindset. I focus on health, and I focus on purpose. Anybody that's out there that treats these particular platforms like they're all the same, you're definitely missing. That's the first thing that we got wrong. Yes, your mindset. We got to dig into. We're gonna look at certain things, come up with certain strategies as far as on the LinkedIn side of things, rather than this Facebook side of things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to me. We're gonna put our information in the chat once this whole thing is concluded, and we'll go about it like that. Hey, I'm happy to be back, baby.
Man, I'm happy to have you guys back, man. I mean, and ladies and gentlemen, let me let you guys know how powerful it is. I started following Shawn and Tommy, and they was telling me the tweaks to do on my LinkedIn, right? And I was getting maybe like 10 views, 15 views, 20 views. Man, I did something they told me to do, and I started getting like 8,000 people, 7,000 people, 6,000 people. So I'm telling you guys, if you really want to take your LinkedIn to the next level, I mean, Shawn can help you. If you really want to develop the right mindset, Tommy can help you, because it is a different ball game. A lot of times I'm over here on Facebook going live, but when it comes to like really building my business and connecting with people, I'm on LinkedIn more than anything. And I'm gonna apologize to some of you guys tonight, because I know sometimes you guys shoot me a message over here on Facebook and I don't see it for 2 or 3 days. It's because I'm on LinkedIn. that's why I don't reply back real fast.
No, what it is.
I'm just where the business at. You know what I'm saying? I'm where the business at. So
hey, Troy, what they say? Where the money resides? Where the money resides? Okay.
So tell us a little bit about your background and how did you get into like the LinkedIn, coaching people on LinkedIn?
Absolutely. Well, it was about 3 years ago. I don't know if your audience is familiar with this guy, but he's named Gary V. Really, really influential business mind, thought leader. And he was saying there's 2 platforms you need to be on. One is TikTok, and the other one's LinkedIn, because as you said, Troy, of just the organic reach that you could post something and you could have so many people see it. Well, I said, man, if Gary's saying this, I'm going to be obedient. I'm one of those type of people. I don't just get information. I get information and turn it into application. And so I got that information and I said, okay, well, let me go ahead. Let me get on TikTok. Well, my phone at the time was so crappy, it wouldn't even download TikTok. I mean, it wouldn't even download the app. I don't know if I didn't have enough memory or not. So my wife said, "That's fine, sweetheart. You probably didn't need to be on there with those kids dancing anyway." I said, "Okay, fine." Well, I know I have a LinkedIn profile. I put that thing up about 10 years ago, just never really did anything with it. So I said, "Okay, let me go to LinkedIn." And so I got on LinkedIn. And I'm the type of person, when I do something, I'm all in with it. I become like Tommy, I become a student of the game. So I just really started studying LinkedIn and watching videos and reading articles. And I just started improving my profile, right? And so as I'm improving my profile and I'm networking, because it's a great networking site, I just started reaching out to people, and I saw that they were making the same mistakes I was. And I was like, oh, snap. Okay, really? So what I did, I started just reaching out to people and said, hey, I noticed this about your profile, and one thing leads to another. And I just started working with people. At first, I started working with career people, because most people think LinkedIn is just for people looking for a job or looking for people that are looking for a job, but it's not. It's really just about business, right? So that's one part of business. That's where I started. But then I'm an entrepreneur at heart, and I saw so many entrepreneurs struggling over there. So I just started reaching out to entrepreneurs, and I said, hey, once again, let me help you with this. Let me help you with that. And then it just took off so much that God blessed me so much that I was able to actually walk away from AT&T, great company, been with them 15 years, walk away from AT&T in April of this year and go full time and be a LinkedIn social media coach. And so that's where we are right now, man. And I'm loving it. I'm just loving it.
That's, before we go to Tommy, I want you guys to really grab hold of that. What Shawn did is he invested in himself by learning, and then he teached others. And then he put himself in a situation where he can create cash flow. And now he does this full time. That's powerful within itself, guys. You gotta, you hear me all the time say, the more valuable you become, the more money you're gonna make. Shawn became an expert on LinkedIn because he studied, he invested, he learned, he teach, and now look at him. Now he's sharing, and he's actually gonna give you guys some tips tonight, him and Tommy both, on how to take your LinkedIn to a whole nother level. So go ahead, Tommy. Tell them a little bit about how you jumped on LinkedIn, brother.
Check this out. Here's the deal. Shawn gave y'all a watered down version. You heard, man. Shawn is the beast. He's a beast when it comes towards LinkedIn. You heard me? If any of y'all understand basketball, the man will come out there, he'll give you 20 points, 20 rebounds. He even go down there with the big men. You know what I'm saying? He'll go down there, you know what I'm saying? He'll put his frame out there, do his thing or whatever. So what's so crazy about it, Troy? I met this man in December of last year, man. Yeah. I knew that there was something special about him. I just couldn't figure it out. But at the same time, I was always a student of the game. So I reached out to him a couple of times or whatever the situation was. He told me that, you know what I'm saying, he got a course that, he can help me to get to where I'm trying to get whenever it comes towards LinkedIn. So I went on ahead and got the course, man. And what's so crazy about it is, as I seen the course, I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow. I mean, I felt like I got it for free or something, because what I paid for it is worth way more than that. You understand me? Way more than that, to the point to where I took a little time. I'm a look at something because I'm a visual learner. I'm watching him do his thing. I'm watching him show me the key points and all this other stuff. And then I went and regurgitated everything that he came out with. And he was like, I don't think he was like, man, this is going to be a different type of student than I had from before. And here we are, fast forward, what we in the 9th month? Hey, listen, the man that took me from under his wing, it was so cozy under that, Troy. So cozy, you know what I'm saying? He took me from under the wing and then recreated my whole mindset as far as how I look at social media just in overall, man. Each individual platform works a different way, and we break down to the simple is the things that you're doing when all the cameras are turned off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that reach out, just like I see we got a couple of comments in the comment section. I'm going to look at these particular pages here on Facebook, and I'm going to strategically tell you exactly what these people are not doing as far as why the business is struggling in this particular day and era.
That's powerful within this side itself, Tommy. And Shawn, you can't hold out, bro. You got to tell them where they can get that course.
Oh man, just reach out to me. Reach out to me. Either here on Facebook. Since we're already on Facebook, shoot me a message. Hey, I'm like Tommy. I'm like Troy. I don't accept every message. In fact, I showed Tommy one thing about Facebook about, man, he's just been a beast since then. When we was back in doing some spring cleaning, you know, every now and then you gotta go through them friends because there's a lot of dead friends hanging out there. And so we just went through, you know, both of ourselves went through that spring cleaning. And so now that we have our, you know, kind of our profiles down where we want it, we just don't accept everybody. So if you come for Troy, if you let me know you saw us on Troy, hey, I'm gonna receive you in. We're gonna have some good conversations, and I'll tell you where you can get that course at. But here's the deal. Here's where I don't want to do you a disservice. The course is great. Obviously, I'm gonna say that I wouldn't have produced it if I don't think it's great. But I think what's even more value is the conversation, right? It's a free 15-minute conversation where it's the mindset. So you can go see, because Troy, here's what happens. Here's what happens to most people. They'll go out and they'll get a course and they'll get excited about getting a course, but it sits on their desk. It sits on their desktop. They get into it halfway, get confused, get frustrated, didn't go into the course with the right mindset. And so now that you're into the course, you don't pay for the course. Now you're into it. Either you quit or you look for the next shiny object. And I don't want that to happen to either one of y'all. I would rather, and Tommy know this. I talked to him, and I will, you know, I talked to a young lady today, and Tommy and I are working on a project, and I told her I'd love to have her take part of this project, but I was honest with her. I said, right now, the worst thing I could do for you is send you people. You're not ready. You're not ready. And so a lot of people really aren't ready to get on LinkedIn. The best thing I could do for you is share with you these 15 minutes. Let's talk about, let's see where you are. Let's see if the course is best for you. Let's see if maybe some coaching is best for you. Or if right now you're just not ready to get on LinkedIn, which is fine, we'll put that off to another day. So I just say reach out to me.
You know, the thing about LinkedIn, though, Shawn, it's a different beast. I mean, you can't do the same thing. Like Tommy said, you can't do the same thing on LinkedIn like you do on Facebook. I got a friend named Jerry West, and Jerry's actually crushing it on LinkedIn. He probably bought your course. I mean, he really, because I was like, man, because me and Jerry friends over here on Facebook, and I found him on LinkedIn, and I was watching all the comments and everything was going on. I was like, what is Jerry doing? Hey, he over here. But it's, you know, and I talked to him and we talked about it. It's completely different. You know, so you most definitely, let me leave you guys. We're not leaving yet, but if you're not following Shawn, you need to shoot him a friend request. If you're not following Tommy, you need to shoot him a friend request. They'll see that you friends of mine. They'll take care of you. If you want to know what Tommy's doing from a business standpoint, you most definitely want to reach out to him because he truly got a heart of gold and he's in it to help people win who want to win. And, you know, you talked about courses, Shawn. Let's get back to that. You know, they did a study. You know, I had a guy that's a 7-figure earner. He don't create courses no more. He stopped creating them because he said what was so frustrating. If he sold 1,000 courses, right, maybe 50 people would complete it. Out of 1,000 courses that he was selling, these courses would cost like $1,000, $987, $500, whatever. Only about 50 people would complete the whole course. So he said for himself, he started feeling like bad because he knew if people would complete the course, they would win. But that's the same thing in business. You know, like you coach people. Some people you coach, you tell them step by step what to do. But guess what? They go try to reinvent the wheel. Just like Tommy. Tommy go tell people to get the right mindset. He giving them everything they need. But guess what they go do? They get to thinking and they go do something totally opposite. And they wonder why they don't see the results of Tommy. Or they wonder why they don't see the results of Shawn. You got to plug in, ladies and gentlemen. You got to find you a coach. First of all, you got to find a coach. That's one thing I wish I'd have did faster. And if you want to master LinkedIn, you most definitely want to hook up with Shawn. If you want to master the mindset, and I'm going to turn it over to the Mindset King, you want to link up with Tommy. So go ahead, Tommy. Give us something about the mindset, brother.
Here's the deal. Check this out. Anybody that's out there that doesn't treat their social media platforms like gardens, then you're taking that L. You heard me? If you're the type of individual that are trying to figure out what you can do easy, then this particular situation is going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you decide, oh, okay, Troy, I'm about to go and create me a group. And I'm going to just start, you know what I'm saying, funneling people straight to the group. Well, guess what? Your particular group won't have any type of engagement because of what you're doing on your original page. There's a lot of individuals that are business owners that has these original pages and there's no engagement on none of their particular posts. So what you think was going to go on inside that particular group? You know what I'm saying? Just like we was just talking about, when the cameras go off, what are you actually doing as an entrepreneur? You know what I'm saying? You can be all excited while the cameras are on. Oh man, these dudes are talking about something amazing. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good. It's even to the point to where I'm gonna go ahead and start reaching out to people. Well, it is 8:15. How many hours in the day already done passed? You know what I'm saying? Is it like 20 hours? 20 hours in the ran through already at this particular time? Now you want to start trying to get into the mix? Hey, it's all about how you start your day. You know what I'm saying? Me and Shawn, I don't know. We're not in competition, but we into doing the same thing. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm on my roll by 5 a.m. I'm out the house by 6 a.m. I'm going to get me about 5 miles of exercise. Shawn likes to run in the morning. Shawn likes to walk in the evening. So strategically, you know what I'm saying, certain weeks I do my 2-a-days as well. But at the same time, the man is looking amazing. Did you see your murder, Troy? The man looking like a bacon and egg sandwich, man. He looking good. You heard me? You heard me? Hey, but on a lighter note, my people, listen, everything, there's a strategy to everything. Social media, let's say relationships, whatever. You may be in a situation where you're not getting, let's say, you know what I'm saying, the support that you need from the person you laying next to at night. So that's particularly what we was talking about earlier. That's that self-limiting belief. You don't believe that certain things can happen, but at the same time, there are certain situations where there's a person that you're laying next to each night, and that particular individual is insecure about you holding conversation with people from the opposite sex. So that means your business is going to struggle. Now, unless those particular characteristics are understood, then that particular business is going to struggle. Now, whenever you reach out to me and we hold a particular conversation, I'm going to ask those particular types of questions because I don't want to waste your time or waste my time giving you these particular nuggets and you ain't gonna do nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me let somebody else talk for a little while, then I'm gonna come back in aggressive. You know?
I mean, that was really powerful what you talked about when the cameras go off. You know, like I was at an event this weekend, a Zoom, Rank Makers Live 2021. And the crazy thing about it is they had these breakout rooms, right? Where they would spin off and it would be 5 or 6 of us to the room, right? And what I noticed is most of the time it would only be 2 of us talking. Everybody else would be like they disappeared. They had an opportunity to show up and get out their comfort zone because that was the whole point of them doing the rooms like that. You know, people, back to my point, people pay money to invest in themselves to grow, but they don't take advantage of it. And a lot of times, Shawn, for me personally, it took a coach, you know, to actually, you know, push me and show me where I needed to tweak at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And tell me, I don't have that problem. The person I lay next to at night, boy, she's a beast. I mean, she if I ain't working, talking to people, and you know, she always tell me, hey, babe, it's time for you to get up and go make an impact in some people's lives. Because that's the game we play. And I know that's the game you and Shawn play too. How many people's lives can we make an impact in? So Shawn, let's say like if somebody just getting on LinkedIn, they just getting on there, they got a profile on there. What kind of tip could you give them just to leave with to get them kind of going? Then the first thing you got to do is, I'm gonna tell you, whoever listening to this, first thing you got to do is shoot Shawn a message. that's gonna be the first step, because when you shoot him a message, then he can give you a little bit more detail. Should they put a picture? Should they put their company picture up there, like a logo of their company picture, where the picture go?
Yeah.
You know.
First things first is you got to start with the foundation. The foundation is making sure that everything on your profile is updated. Troy, I don't know how many profiles I go to. I'll click on the link. The website doesn't work. I'll check out an email. Email is old. I go and I'll check out something else. All that information. I'll go talk to the person. I say, oh, so you still, oh no, I'm not even working there anymore. But you got this on your profile. I'm not understanding. So anyway, man, first things first, make sure that you are updating your information. Make sure that, and this is just easy. This don't even take any effort to make sure, oh, that's the correct website. Oh, that's the correct email. Now you choose what you want to share, right? So you don't have to share your email, phone number, website if you don't want to. But if you're going to share something, make sure that it's updated. The second part about it, so there's three critical pieces of a LinkedIn profile. All of them important. 3 are critical. 1 is your profile photo. Make sure that's a headshot, smiling, looking forward. all these profile photos with avatars, all these profile photos with you and somebody else in it, all these profile photos that's a logo. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, because you have to understand LinkedIn is a networking platform, right? So if it be like all three of us show up at a networking event, and I go and I talk, and I come up to you, and all of a sudden you put on a logo, you put on a mask, you would think something wrong with that person. You will say, wait a minute, wait a minute. I was trying to talk to Troy. He put the mask on. What's the logo? So get rid of all that. Make it simple. Also, full body photos. Don't do that. I mean, because remember, you're trying to engage with this person. Your full body photo lengthens you, so it pulls you back away from that person. So it's not as intimate, right? So the profile photo is one. Number two is your headline. Your headline is what goes under your profile photo. That needs to be on point. So, but LinkedIn knows how important it is. So if you don't put anything, it'll just default to your current position, your current job, current business, whatever. But admin at AT&T means nothing to people. You're wasting that opportunity. Here's the beauty of LinkedIn. Here's where LinkedIn is so powerful. When you have a hard-hitting headline that's accurate, that tells people what you do, when you go out, what we have fun and call LinkedIn streets, it just means you go out and comment on other people's stuff. That little walking advertisement goes with you. So if Troy says, I help entrepreneurs generate revenue, every time Troy posts, that little walking advertisement goes with him. So when entrepreneurs see that, they want to reach out to Troy now because Troy is speaking to them. We're on Facebook and Instagram. If you comment on somebody's profile, it's just your name. So that's two. A photo, your headline, and your about section is critical. That's where you tell your story. One of the biggest mistakes, Troy, people make is they go third person. They go third person in their about section. That's great, Troy. That'd be like me coming up to you at the networking event and say, hey, Troy, my name is Shawn, and I work at this is my business. And can you tell me a little bit about you? And you say, well, Troy McKnight does this, and then Troy McKnight does that. Then Troy, I'm like, wait a minute, am I speaking to Troy? Is this Troy's representative? I'm lost here. I'm lost. But I see that time and time again. You go third person on you already high side. You already the MVP. You already need a PR person. But this is a personal profile. So I graduated from this university. I do this, I do this profession. I do this business. If people start there, nail down those three things. There's a lot of moving parts, but if you miss those three, all the rest of the stuff's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. And that's why I told a young lady earlier today is, look, I can talk to you and help you and send people to you. I can get you with Tommy. We can get your mindset right, and I can send people to you. But we would be doing you a disservice, because on LinkedIn, you only have one chance to make a great first impression. And people are only going to be on your profile 7 seconds. So the worst thing either one of us can do is send a whole bunch of people to your profile. They take a look at your profile, say this person's not serious, and now you never get a chance to meet those people again. So I said, hey, let's take this slow. Let me help you. Let me work with you, and we'll bring you along slow. But right now, you're just not ready. You're just not ready. So I hope just those nuggets. I don't want to give too much, because you give too much, people don't need to do anything. If you're not going to do those three, then the rest of what I say won't even matter. Look, let me say this, Troy. I got to give the Godfather some credit. Tommy and I would not even know each other if it was not for Mr. Donnie Moe. So sending love to the brother. Thank you, brother. You're forever in my debt for introducing me to this gentleman. Sending love to Godfather. We appreciate you, man.
Man, that's powerful within itself. I mean, you just dropped some powerful nuggets, especially about the picture. Even on Facebook, nobody wants to see a company logo. People reach out to me all the time, Shawn. You know what they ask me? Man, what company are you with? I do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I do is on purpose because I want to draw curiosity. If I put the company name all over my page and the logo, guess what they're going to do? It's this little site called Google.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Google. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't want them to go to Google. I want them to ask me. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Them tips you gave them on LinkedIn was really powerful. I mean, even myself, first thing I'm gonna do is actually go change it and get a headshot. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a picture of me and Lisa. And you know, everything that you got to have a plan. You got to have a strategy behind everything. So everything that I do is usually branding me and my wife both at the same time because we work together. You know what I'm saying? And it keep the kind of pressure down when I'm reaching out to different type of people. They see like, because you know, the first thing I would say something is always tying Lisa into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, I learned something. So you guys most definitely need to reach out to Shawn. And we're gonna wrap this thing up. We finna let the mindset King Tommy finna drop something on you guys. Tommy, go, man. Let's close it out. Shawn already gave him the first few tips. They actually got the DM Tommy Shawn now, but gonna drop it on Tommy.
Here's the deal. In my last segment, I spoke on treating each social media platform like a garden. So if I come over to your page here on Facebook and I see you posting, are you ever going to go live? Are you ever going to, comment back to the individuals that took the time to comment on your page? But anyway, here's the deal. Whenever it comes to the LinkedIn piece, one thing you don't want to do is get all excited and go ahead and just run to LinkedIn tonight or run to LinkedIn tomorrow. Because what you have to understand is, just like we're saying, there's a strategy to everything. Whenever you have a garden, you're going to plant, you're going to cultivate with value, and then you're going to harvest. So here's the deal. If you decide to come over to LinkedIn tomorrow, now it don't matter how long you've been in the game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know I'm a beast. I'm a master appointment setter. That's cool. But at the same time, on LinkedIn, that's not going to work. You heard me? You can't come into the DM with a harvest conversation and then somebody come over to your profile and you ain't even planted the seeds by, you know what I'm saying, strategically setting up your particular profile. You can't come into the DM saying, I can give you 4,000 leads a week or a month or whatever the situation is, and then I come over to your profile, you ain't even posted in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years from what I seen a little earlier. You've been on LinkedIn all this time, 10 years. You ain't posted in 10 years. You heard me? So what that's going to make your particular profile look like? Maybe like a Bitcoin person? Maybe? You heard me? But anyway. Hey, man, I love coming to see y'all, baby. But anyway, here's the deal. Always understand there's a strategy to it. On Facebook, you can play around. You can go jump in the DM. Hey, I do such this and this, this and this. But on LinkedIn, it's a different beast, baby. If you don't have the mindset to strategically have a conversation with other networkers, then you're going to struggle. If you come over to LinkedIn, everything is about your business. Somebody, hey, how you doing? Well, here's my link. This is what I do. This is what we do. We do this. Hey, I'm not trying to see you copy and paste message, baby. I'm just trying to ask you what you know what I'm saying. How's everything going? How's your family? Well, I hope the family doing good. If you're gonna send me your link, you heard me? Help me understand. Help me to help you. We definitely available. Feel free to reach out anytime, but make sure that your mindset is right. Because even on Facebook, I'm seeing people doing the wrong thing. Like y'all individuals that like to play in these stories, talking about I'm making money in minutes and all that. Keep that on Facebook. Keep that on Instagram, because that's not going to work. TikTok messages not going to work on LinkedIn. You got to have a strategy, baby. Hey, we can go to the top if you're not afraid, baby.
You know, that's kind of funny. I mean, I like that little punch you threw in there about Bitcoin. you know, the thing about it is, and you know, man, and I'm pretty sure all three of us invest in crypto, but you know, when somebody send me a friend request, the first thing I go look, and if they got anything Bitcoin on there, I don't even accept it. Because I usually accept them, and the first thing they do is ask me, have I ever heard of Bitcoin? So if you're looking at this and you marketing crypto, it's a way you got to do it the right way, even on Facebook. And this show ain't gonna work on LinkedIn, but it don't even work with the professionals, with people who've been doing this for a long period of time. It don't even work with them on Facebook. I mean, it don't work with me. I mean, because now you could be a good person, but and send me a friend request, because I'm gonna go look at your profile before I accept you. And if I see something about crypto and it's all crypto, I just delete. I don't even add it, because over the past year or so, since crypto started picking up again, the first question I get if I say confirm, have I ever heard of Bitcoin? Okay, man, I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, I've been playing this for a long time. I told this one guy, he asked me how I've ever heard of Bitcoin. You know what I told him, Shawn, and told me?
What's that?
Is that stuff they sell on Coinbase? But anyway, guys, hey, I hope you ladies and gentlemen took a lot from this. What I truly want you to do, if you really want to take your LinkedIn profile to the next level, you need to reach out to Shawn. And also, Monday through Saturday, Shawn and Tommy actually have a live that they do on LinkedIn that you can tune into LinkedIn. So you most definitely need to connect with them on LinkedIn. That live it has so much value, guys. That live that they do on LinkedIn, it sucked me in to actually tweaking my LinkedIn. And I still got to do work on my LinkedIn because, like I said, I'm everywhere on these different sites. I'm gonna be truthful. Tell me, I haven't even posted on LinkedIn today.
Oh my goodness. What we doing, man? What we doing?
But the thing about it, Tommy, like I try to tell my audience and the people that I deal with, man, you got to be real.
Yeah.
But if you want to win, if you really want to win, you got to be consistent.
Yes.
One thing about it is Monday through Saturday, they going to see me on Facebook.
There you
go. 7 days a week, they going to see reels on Instagram. You got to be, whatever you decide to do, you got to be consistent. You got to show up every day. So if you're going to take your LinkedIn to the next level, guys, make sure you go shoot these guys a message, send them a friend request. But not only that, find them on LinkedIn. And what time is that show on LinkedIn, Shawn?
10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tommy and I do it Monday through Saturday. And we just love the engagement. Hey, man, you've seen it. You've been on it, man. Our people go hard. Our community, our village. So if you come over there, you're going to feel like family. You're just going to fit right in. And man, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. Let me give y'all a quick nugget, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Troy. One of the things that you need to do before you even get over there, you contact either Tommy and I. If you have anything about your company, by the name on there, get it off. Just don't even contact us first. I'm just going to save you the energy. If you have the name of your company, I work with so-and-so company on your profile, get it off. I promise you. Because just like my man Troy said, when you go on those LinkedIn streets and start meeting with people, if they know, they see, oh, this person, oh, nope, no, I know how that's going to end. So that's the first thing. Before you reach out to either one of us, get it off. That's all I'm going to say.
So they told me, man, you got to go and drop something on us to close it out. And we're going to close this thing out, guys.
Hey, one thing about LinkedIn will chew you up and spit you out. You heard, man? It's to the point to where, hey, Troy, they got people, they'll strategically have their company on their page. Now, mind you, we already on the, you're going to get prejudged before you even get the conversation. Now, understand, there's certain people that, only you're going to be able to reach. That's totally understandable. But those people you're only going to be able to reach, if you come to LinkedIn with some prejudged information, hey, cuz, I'm sorry to see you like this, man. Well, how come I'm not getting no success over here? Because you're trying any type of nugget or any type of seed that you drop with a desperate type of understanding, you doing it in a spirit of desperation, you're not going to harvest on that particular seed, baby. You heard? You're not going to harvest on that. Whatever your upline is telling you to do, it's not going to work on LinkedIn. Trust me. Because I'm seeing people, man, I'm winning down here. How you winning? You ain't got no recommendations. You heard me? How are you actually winning? There's no way. Troy, you've been at the home. I done got this thing down pat. I've been in the home-based business for 18 years. You heard me? You've been in this game for 18 years. You understand me? But at the same time, tell them this is a different type of beast, baby. LinkedIn not doing what this Facebook thing doing. And just like I was talking about on the live earlier, they got certain people I wouldn't be friends with on Facebook anyway because y'all tied to other people that I know that for sure, Lord, y'all been commenting on each other's stuff. So I know not to have no business conversation with you because you're not going to receive me. And I'm trying to give you my heart, baby. You heard me? Hey, peace and many blessings, my people. I see this thing almost at 35 minutes. We in this thing. Oh, and earlier, so what y'all don't know is, let me see, we got 8 people on this thing. Troy came to our live earlier, and somehow this thing went to 200 comments. Have you ever had 200 comments on one of your lives before? Hey, we over there and we winning. We would love to have you so we can all win. That's what it's all about. It's all about being able to help other people win. We don't just like Troy said all of his life. We don't have to be in the same business, but at the same time, we can come out here and we can win. Y'all don't think I'll be paying attention to what the man be saying? I'll be in here. You heard me? I appreciate y'all, man.
You know the thing about it, Tommy, we're gonna wrap it up, because if I feel that a person really don't have a heart to help other people win, they might get on here with me one time, but that'll be the last time. Because I don't use this platform to actually try to get people to do what I do. I use this platform because I want people to win in what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and if a person reach out to me, want to know what I do, want to work with me, that's totally different. But I never will. None of you guys would never see me use this to be pushing a message. Now, I might say something about, you know, if you want to win, you might want to team up with me, but we're not going to use this. I want to give value. That's why I brought Tommy and Shawn over here today, because I want to give value. But if you are in the home business space, you need to grab my free ebook, the 15reasons.com. And if you're looking to get in the home business space, you need to grab my free ebook. If you're in it, you need to grab it because it might give you some tips on how to take your business to the next level. And if you're not in it, it's going to give you 15 reasons why you should consider the home business. We're going to wrap this up. Shawn, if you guys, when y'all started on LinkedIn, if y'all only did it like once a month, would y'all have an audience?
Not at all, brother. You got to be consistent, baby. You got to bring it every day. You got if you're not going to eat once a month, then have that same energy. Keep that same energy with social media.
Say, guys, with that, God bless. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Make sure, if you want to take your LinkedIn to the next level and get your mindset right, you follow Shawn and Tommy on Facebook. But not only that, you go find them on LinkedIn, and they will see you linked to me, and they accept you. But be teachable and coachable. Shawn already told you what you got to do first to get your LinkedIn. As Lisa always say, if you want to get the LinkedIn popping, you got to get that part set up first. With that, God bless, guys.